Welcome to your weekly reading. So, Pisces, we're going to pull on some energy for the month of April and see what you can anticipate. The messages that I put forth, they are general. Not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. I'm going to pull on general love and career energy for the month. Um, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, as well as Jupiter. Make sure to check your other placements. I've already completed the fire signs yesterday. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and today is all about the element of water. So after I'm done with you, I will be doing Cancer and Scorpio, and tomorrow I will come back with the earth signs, Lord's will, that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and tap in, Pisces, to see what Spirit wants you to know. First, we are starting with general energy. Spirit, give me some general messages for Pisces. What is the energy? Copycat. Okay. I feel like somebody's trying to steal from you, Pisces. Be mindful, guarded, very guarded, and protective over your heart. Yeah, I feel like somebody could be trying to steal from you. For some of you, when it comes to your ideas, blockages and obstacles. Yeah, this is somebody that wants to create blockages for you. But I feel like whatever this person is trying to do, it won't prosper. For some of you, something has to do with more than one person, because I'm hearing people. I feel like you just need to protect yourself, or that's what's going to happen. You're going to get in this very protective, guarded energy for the month of April. Let's pull some more energy. Spirit, tell me why it's copycat and guarded here for Pisces. What is the energy? Why is copycat and guarded here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is copycat and guarded here for the month of April? What does Pisces need to know? The Eight of Wands. So I feel like there's somebody talking about you for something. For some of you, something has to do like with a twin sister. But I feel like you and this person don't see eye to eye. I feel like somebody is betraying you, Pisces, verbally. Somebody's talking about you. Give me an energy for copycat and guarded. Why is this here for Pisces? What is the energy? The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. So you have a lot of good news coming in the month of April here. Again, be protective over your energy. Be protective over this good news that is coming in. I feel like you're definitely getting ready to experience a very significant shift, Pisces. I'm hearing out with the old and with the new. So there is new energy coming in and a lot of old energy that's going out, or that needs to go out of your life. Something you need to release or walk away from, or someone. Give me an energy for the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Pisces? What is the message? Yep, title card. Justice, Libra energy. For some of you, if you have any type of legal situation, court issue, that's going to be going in your favor. I feel like you're going to get some very positive information pertaining to that. You could have Libra highly aspected. Tell me more about the title card. I feel like also too, the more someone talks about you, like the more you win, the more you elevate. Why is the title card here for Pisces? What is the energy, Spirit? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody wanted you stuck. It's not going to happen. You're going to be free, Pisces. You're going to be free to do as you please. I feel like for some of you, if there's been like any blockages when it comes to your creativity, any stagnation, those blockages are being removed. The mental blockages are being removed for you in the month of April. I see you being very creative in this month. Something also is very significant for the month of February that just passed for some of you. The month of February is very significant. I feel like for some of you, you could have been going through some very hard times. And again, you're coming out of that energy. Something very significant happened in the month of February for someone. For some of you, if where you do have legal issues, you won't be going to jail. I don't know, somebody needs to hear that. For some of you, something got to do with your brother, a sibling. Yeah, I'm hearing law enforcement. So where somebody felt that they were going to go to jail, or you felt like your family member, your loved one was going to go to jail, they're not. Something also has to do with somebody being released from jail or prison as well in the month of April. Give me an energy for justice. Why is justice here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is justice here for Pisces? What is the energy, Spirit? I have the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Yeah, it's like somebody really did want you to face a lot of blockages, a lot of delays. Somebody tried to make it so hard for you to start over, to have a fresh new beginning. Somebody definitely, I'm hearing like your coattails. Somebody was pulling on your coattails. For some of you, this is somebody that wanted to create distractions for you, Pisces, so that you couldn't concentrate on the things that were important, on the things that you needed to. Give me an energy for the Chariot in the reverse. Why is the Chariot in the reverse here for Pisces? The Three of Wands, but you move past all blockages, or that's what you're going to be doing. Moving past all blockages, all delays. Something naturally have to do with you like moving, like a physical relocation. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Pisces? General messages. I have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And I have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Something has to do like with somebody who lives next to you. For some of you, something has to do with a neighbor. Some of you could be having issues with a neighbor. There could like be a dispute over like the trash can, the dumpster, something about like whose side is something on. Something deals with like the property line. It's very small, but you know, still it still can pretty much give you a headache. Like it may be small, but it is something that can still ruffle your feathers at the same time. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse here? Knight of Wands in the reverse. So for some of you, something has to do with someone that is in this Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands in the reverse energy, Queen of Wands. So somebody likes to get around. Somebody likes to deal with more than one person. Somebody likes to have options. Somebody is very focused on passion. Give me an energy for the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Why is this here? Be mindful of somebody trying to be passionate with your mate, somebody that you're close to, a friend, a family member. Tell me more. I'm getting the energy of jealousy. Why is the Queen of Wands in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the message? General energy. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could be dropping a third party, leaving someone alone. Tell me more. Something could also have to do with who somebody works with. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Pisces? What is the energy, spirit? I have the Three of Swords. Somebody is healing. The number 3 could be significant, 33. For some of you, I feel like this was like a workplace relationship that fell apart. Something didn't come together. It didn't form the way you wanted it to, or, you know, the good times are over. Something is done. Why is the Three of Pentacles here for Pisces? What is the energy? Somebody definitely could be seeing the number 3 quite often in the month of April. Why is the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse for Pisces? What is the energy, spirit? The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like you no longer care. Queen of Swords. For some of you, you no longer care to know the truth about a situation that has already happened in the past. I just see you moving forward and just getting over it. Like you're just over the foolishness, the drama. You know, you're over the toxicity. You're done. For some of you, I feel like you're also going to be embarking on some type of lifestyle change as well. I see this as you having a renewed mind. For some of you, I feel like there's going to be a third party trying to come in and tell you something about someone that you are connected to, or somebody from your past. But again, I feel like you don't care. Like somebody could be trying to just get under your skin, trying to trigger you, but it's not going to work because you literally do not care. Why is copycat here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is copycat here for Pisces? What is the message, spirit? The Four of Wands. This is somebody in your family. For some of you, this is a sibling. Somebody's trying to copy you. For some of you, I feel like you may have like a little sister that like starts to dress like you, that may like to wear your clothes, but I feel like that's innocent. You know, that's nothing toxic, negative about that. But that's what's going to be happening for someone. Give me an energy for guarded. Why is guarded here? So your sibling could be taking your clothes to wear out. I'm seeing like a black shirt, like a black halter top or midriff shirt. Give me an energy for guarded. Your sibling has it. That's what Spirit is saying. So you could be looking for something, and when it comes to a piece of clothing, and your sibling has it. Somebody wants to be just like you. Ace of Cups in the reverse. You know what? You're not showing any mercy in the month of April. Even if it's family. Like, you're not. I feel like you're being kind of heartless. And you are moving on. And like, you don't care how people feel about the choices you're making, because you're choosing yourself. And you're choosing to do things that make you happy. Give me an energy for blockages in the reverse. I feel like, you know, you've been stuck for too long for someone. Like, you've been in this Eight of Swords. You're coming out of that. It's like you have a renewed energy. It's time to get moving. Give me an energy for blockages in the reverse. Why is this here for Pisces? General messages. Why is blockages in the reverse here for Pisces? General energy, the Emperor in the reverse. Yeah, for some of you, you're getting rid of like a karmic masculine energy. This could be somebody you have a child with. For some of you, with the Three of Pentacles here, something has to do like with a boss or supervisor. Page of Cups, somebody that is very disingenuous, very mean-spirited, somebody that does not have good intentions. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody does not have good intentions. Something could also have to do with an ex-spouse for someone. Tell me more about the Emperor in the reverse. Why is this here for Pisces? Why is the Emperor in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? Judgment. So somebody's going through karma. You know what? For some of you, there's a child here. For some of you, this person had a child with a third party, and that's their karma. Whoever they have this child with is their karma. For some of you, this is a very specific message. You could have wanted to have a family with this person, but you just never could. And it's because it wasn't the right person for you. You would have been stuck with this masculine energy or feminine. Take it as it resonates. And God needed you to be free. God needed you in the Three of Wands, needed you to be free, unencumbered, so that you can fully move forward with your life. Because, you know, God knows all. God already knew it wasn't going to last. So you didn't need any attachment to this person. And trust me, whoever they're dealing with, they're feeling it. They're feeling it very heavy. Something also has to do with this blockages. Like, somebody should have kept a certain person blocked. Somebody unblocked someone. And it's like, once you unblock this person, or once this masculine or feminine energy unblocked this person, you know, you started talking again, and now you're back in this cycle. And for some of you, it led to a child being produced. Take it as it resonates. But let's move on to your love energy, Pisces. Spirit, give me some love messages for Pisces. What is the energy? What do you want Pisces to know pertaining to their love life? What is the energy? What do you want Pisces to know pertaining to their love life? What is the message, Spirit? I have planning in the reverse. And I have intimacy. So something's going to happen by chance. Some of you may have like an encounter that you were not expecting. You were not anticipating. Something also has to do with travel as well. You could be meeting someone through your travels, empty-handed in the reverse. Okay, so this person is bringing something to the table, Pisces. So for some of you, something's going to be more than passion. This is somebody that wants like the real deal. I'm hearing Mary J. Blige, real love. So this is somebody that's actually looking for a commitment. Let's go ahead and tap in further. Spirit, tell me more for Pisces. Why is planning and intimacy here? What is the message? Why is planning and intimacy here for Pisces? What is the energy? I have the devil in the reverse. Capricorn energy. Something I have to do with the Capricorn. Tell me more for planning and intimacy. Why is this here? Three of Wands in the reverse. Why is the devil here? I have the Page of Wands in the reverse. So there's somebody you're not communicating with because you see them as toxic. Somebody is extremely low vibrational here. Um, you're not even thinking about this person. You don't have plans to communicate. You don't have plans to visit this person at all. For some of you, you're going to end up running into this person at the mall. Why is the devil in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the energy? The Eight of Swords. Why is the Page of Wands here for Pisces? What is the message? The Nine of Wands and the World. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Okay, Pisces. So I feel like for some of you, you're stuck in some type of loop, some type of cycle here. You give in too easily to this person. I'm hearing they make demands. So somebody could be very demanding, very controlling. But it's time to close a cycle out. For some of you, it could be because of the passion. Again, with this planning in the reverse, I feel like you don't plan it, but it just happens. I feel like you try to stand on business, but you're not able to see it through. At some point, you drop your guard for this person, and it ends up, the cycle ends up repeating. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you want to be a wife. You want a commitment or a husband. Take it as it resonates. We embody both energies, but it's like you want a commitment. You want somebody that's going to choose you, that's going to settle down with you, that's going to give you what you actually deserve. Why is the Three of Wands in the reverse here? I have the Six of Cups. Tell me more. Something deals with someone from your past. For some of you, you're going to be running into somebody from your past. I feel like the passion is something about the intimacy and this connection that you had with this person, but it wasn't a good connection. It wasn't healthy. Why is the Three of Wands in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is the Three of Wands here for Pisces? What is the energy, Spirit? Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, because somebody wasn't looking for love. And they were breadcrumbing. And it was a one-sided relationship. So you wanted more than this person did. You were more invested in the connection than this person was. Or Pisces, the roles could be reversed. Take it as it resonates. Why is the Six of Cups here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is the Six of Cups here for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? The Four of Cups. So you don't want to run into this person. You don't want to deal with this person. You don't want to see this person. I feel like for some of you, you don't want to see this person because you're not able to stand on business. It's like if you see this person, it's over. You're going to be in a Nine of Wands in the reverse. You dropping your guard for this person. Give me an energy for the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Why is this here for Pisces? Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the energy, Spirit? I have Justice in the reverse. It was a lesson. So you went through a karmic cycle with this person. It was a lesson. You learned a major lesson. Tell me more. When it comes to the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, why is this here for Pisces? Why is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse here? I have the Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy, Pisces, that is your North Node, but it's in the reverse, and the King of Swords. So this is somebody, I feel like even the communication was one-sided. Something has to do with this relationship being extremely one-sided for some of you. But I feel like this is somebody that didn't have good intentions. This is somebody that would lie. They would tell you what they thought you wanted to hear. Somebody could also have like a very jealous streak as well. Be very jealous. I'm hearing unintentional. Like this is somebody that does not operate with wisdom, knowledge, understanding. No. This is somebody for some of you that rushes into things, into situations. Tell me more about the Hermit in the reverse. Why is this here for Pisces? Why is the Hermit in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? I have the Moon in the reverse. So heavy on the Cancer, heavy on the Pisces energy. Somebody don't have the right intentions. They don't, or they didn't. They didn't have the right intentions at all. Something has to do with a pregnancy. For some of you, you could be worried about a pregnancy, but it's not a good relationship. Tell me more. Somebody could also be not being honest about a pregnancy. Having a child with another person. Why is the King of Swords in the reverse here, or expecting? Why is the King of Swords in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the energy? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So this person gonna come in and say they want to work on things, but they don't. Six of Pentacles. They still are breadcrumbing. They don't have the best intentions. This is somebody that's going to get what they want and they want to move on. Or they'll hold on to you as long as they're having their way. But they don't, they're not going to give you what you desire, what you deserve. That's not their intentions. Why is planning in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is planning in the reverse here for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? Why is planning in the reverse here? Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, and the King of Cups in reverse. This person childish, very immature, emotionally immature. I'm hearing grab and take. So this is somebody that feels very entitled. They feel like they can do as they please. They don't show any remorse for their actions. Very deceitful, sneaky. Give me an energy for intimacy. Planning in the reverse. This is somebody that is very impulsive. Give me an energy for intimacy. Why is intimacy here for Pisces? What is the energy? The Fool. Aquarius energy. Tell me more about the Fool. Why is the Fool here for Pisces? The Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So for some of you with this intimacy to the Fool, this giving me love of self. So you choosing to love yourself by leaping away from this situation, by moving forward, because it's not balanced, it's not stable, it's not a Two of Cups at all. It's not going to be emotionally fulfilling. There's not going to be any harmony. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be satisfied in this connection. Why is empty-handed here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is empty-handed here? I have the Knight of Wands. That's all this person can give. That's why empty-handed in the reverse. That's all they have to offer is a good time. That's it. Nothing else. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Nothing else. That's all they have to offer. Give me one more final message for the love portion. One more final message for the love portion. Messages for Pisces. One more final message, Spirit. Messages for Pisces. What is the energy? I have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, but it came out in the reverse because this isn't the one. It's not. It's not. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So you need to let it go. Let go of somebody because they're not it. This is not true love. It's more passion based than anything else. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For some of you, I feel like you could be staying in a situation that's unhealthy because This could be someone you have a kid with. I am hearing the father of my child. You know, we have a family dynamic. So even though I'm miserable, even though I'm unhappy, it's unhealthy, I'm staying because of, you know, my belief system. But at the end of the day, it's like, I'm hearing joy, joy, God's great joy. It's like God wants you to be happy. Like you need to be fulfilled. And not just that, it also needs to be healthy. You know, staying in a situation, you know, that is unhealthy, that does nothing. It doesn't cater to your growth when it comes to your spirituality or your religion. When it comes to your growth, your elevation, it does nothing. God is not a God of confusion. He's a God of peace. Remember that. So if you have no peace, you're dealing with a lot of drama, it's chaotic, that's not it. It's not of God. Like, it's not for you. Something's just not for you. For some of you too, the roles could be reversed. I'm picking up on this person maybe trying to get you to stay because of that. Oh, because we have a child together, or oh, because we're married. But again, it's not giving anything healthy at all. Let God will be done, and this isn't it. Again, God is a God of peace, harmony, balance. And not to say you're not going to go through ups and downs, like, you know, we all do, everybody does, but it's not going to be like this right here. This is all you're getting. It's nothing better at coming after this. Like, this is it. This is all. So let's go ahead and tap into your career energy, Pisces. Spirit, give me some messages for Pisces career. What is the energy? Give me messages for Pisces career. What's the energy? Yeah, ain't nothing good coming from this. Ain't nothing good after this. This is it. This is the beginning, middle, and the end. I have Thief. The number 6, 42, 24, 204 could be significant in the reverse. Main female, somebody trying to take from you, Pisces. They're not going to be able to do it. Message, because it's yours. Whatever's meant for you is meant for you. Whatever God has for you, it is for you. The number 2 is definitely relevant. We have it here twice. And then we have the number 7 for on message. Let's tap in. Spirit, tell me why is Thief in the reverse and main female here for Pisces? Why is Thief in the reverse and main female here for Pisces? What is the message? Why is Thief in the reverse here and main female here? The 9 of Cups. Somebody's greedy. That's what I'm getting. Something got to do with money for some of you. Somebody trying to take money. It's not going to happen. Somebody trying to steal an opportunity. It's not going to happen. But for some of you, something definitely deals with an investment. 6 of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, this is in the recent past. Give me an energy for the 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups here for Pisces? 3 of Cups. I just feel like somebody tried to take something from you and they thought they were just going to, you know, go on their merry way and celebrate, be happy. This could be more than one person. Tell me more about the 9 of Cups. Why is the 9 of Cups here for Pisces? What is the energy? I have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, like somebody wanted to celebrate. Page of Cups in the reverse. Something has to do like with a fake friend or somebody you consider a friend. Definitely, you don't need to trust this person. Tell me more about the 3 of Cups. Why is the 3 of Cups here for Pisces? I have the Lovers. Gemini energy. Something has to do with who somebody chose. Somebody was chosen over you. Tell me more about the 6 of Wands. The Ace of Swords. It wasn't a win. So somebody thought they were going to win with a particular person. For some of you, something has to do with a group of people. But something's a loss. Like, you know, somebody's taking an L here. It's not a victory. Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Somebody's not satisfied with the end result. Tell me more about Pisces career, finance, energy, Five of Cups. Somebody, you know what? Somebody regrets being mean to you. Regrets being, I'm hearing dishonest, disingenuous. Yeah. Somebody regrets it now because whatever somebody tried to do to you, it backfired. And they ended up taking an L. And now they sitting over here looking pitiful. Because whatever they wanted, they couldn't take it because it was yours. Like, it was meant for you, not for them. Give me an energy for the Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups in the reverse here for Pisces? The Emperor, Queen of Wands. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? What is the energy? Why is the Queen of Wands here for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? I have the Devil. Ooh, and the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about greed. Okay, so somebody tried to steal from you. Steal an opportunity. I'm even hearing something about a relationship. So something has to do with a connection, a partnership for some of you. This could be two people that are in a relationship. For some of you that are married, but they're greedy. Something definitely deals with a company for some of you. Somebody could work for a company, you know, a family-owned company. But I feel like for others of you, somebody tried to take an opportunity from you for money. It was all about money. They're greedy. Somebody didn't want to see you win. They made sure that you lost, or they tried to. They wanted you to take the L. And they could have been very mean to you doing it because they treated you horribly because they thought it was going to go in their favor, but it's not. And they're seeing that now. Somebody let greed take over. And now they're at a loss. Or a group of people allow greed to take over. And now they're at a loss. Give me an energy for the Emperor. For some of you, I feel like whether this is a company or a family-owned company, something has to do with somebody not paying you right, correctly. So there could be like missing time, hours. It's like somebody's been shorting you on money. Give me an energy for the Emperor, or at least trying to. Why is the Emperor here for Pisces? Something also has to do with overtime. I feel like somebody don't want to pay you correctly for overtime, like time and a half. Why is the Emperor here? Somebody's like trying to shortchange you on your hours. But I feel like for some of you, this is something that has been persistent. This is something that's been going on for a while. Give me an energy for the Emperor. I have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So yeah, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Know that whoever tried to steal from you, whoever tried to take advantage of you, Pisces, in any way, they're going through it. There's a struggle out here. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. They're so greedy. So greedy. Somebody is so greedy, so selfish. I'm also getting an energy of envy as well. So this could be somebody that envied you. Again, that copycat energy, wanting to be you, wanting to take your light, your shine, your essence. They're going through karma. Whether it's one person, 3 people, 5, 50, it don't matter who all involved. They're going through karma. I feel like they definitely have been trying to create like some delays, some stagnation when it comes to your growth, your career. Give me an energy for Thief. It's going to be very, very heavy. Something is significant about this November. Give me an energy for this November that's coming up, Pisces. Give me an energy for Thief in the reverse. Why is this here for Pisces? Why is Thief in the reverse here, Spirit? 5 of Wands. It's competition. That's it. Somebody competing with you for a spot, for the top spot, for a position, for opportunity. But whatever was presented, it was meant to go to you. It's yours. Why is main female here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is main female here for Pisces? What is the message, Spirit? The Ace of Wands, and you get to move forward. For some of you, I feel like this is you moving forward solo, by yourself. revamping. Something has to do with you revamping, like just taking a completely different path, a completely different approach, being in this energy of renewal, moving forward, not looking back, because you're going to get what's yours. You're going to get what you deserve. Something has to do with pay. Something has to do with equal pay for some of you. Something has to do with equal rights. Somebody could definitely be going through it with their company, a lot of back and forth. There could be some legal issues and arising. That's a very specific message. Give me an energy for message. Why is message here for Pisces? What is the energy? Why is message here for Pisces? What's the message? Death, scorpionic energy. You have Scorpio highly aspected. Listen, you're about to receive some good news that's going to change your life. For some of you, somebody's been trying to like keep a letter from you, keep some type of information from you. For some of you, this is concerning your money, but this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, for someone, like you could have really been going like through a hard time. You could have been going through a struggle, and somebody kept this information from you and watched you struggle, but you're about to receive it. Something is going to be a renewal for you. A complete shift for you. I'm hearing energy shift. It's like what was once down is about to go up. I'm hearing the Dow. Something could have to do with stocks for some of you, but it's like somebody tried to keep something from someone, and it's pertaining to money, and somebody watched you struggle. They watched you go through, and they held on to this piece of information that you needed. All you needed was this one key, and it was going to open the doors to many, vast amount of opportunities. And somebody's about to get that key. Something is significant about the month of June as well. Yeah, somebody wanted to see you struggle. Somebody really wanted to see you go through a very extreme hardship continuously, but that's going to be this person. That's judgment, that's karma. Whatever somebody wanted for you when it came to your career, your money, resources, your stability, finances, they're going to get that back in return. Give me one more final message. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Something definitely deals with a group of people for some of you. For some of you, this could be family. Somebody made a decision to betray you, but it was all over money. It was over money. It was over finances. And again, I'm getting something is also career related. Somebody definitely tried to keep something from you here, Pisces. They did not want to see you grow. They did not want to see you come out of a hard situation. Come out of the dark and enter into the light. You know, enter into the sun. Be happy, content, peaceful. So let's pull one more final energy for your overall reading. Spirit, give me one more message for Pisces for the overall reading. I honor my intuition. I trust myself. So for some of you, you know what you know. For some of you, Spirit is saying you already knew. Continue to trust your intuition. Continue to follow your spiritual guidance. It is leading you heavily. You are being divinely guided. I'm also hearing divinely devoted. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to be increasing when it comes to your relationship with the divine, with God, or whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in. That relationship is going to be strengthening in the month of April. And again, I'm hearing something very specific about the month of June. June 12th. I'm also hearing June 14th and June 17th. And I'm also hearing the 13th. So the 12th through the 14th. 12th, 13th, 14th, and then the 17th. I am abundant. I attract everything I need. You called in this shift because regardless of what you experienced, you still had an abundant energy. And see, when you operate in the energy of abundance, you attract you attract abundance to you. When you carry the energy, that's what you attract. That's what you call in the physical. And that's what's happening. You're about to see something soon here, Pisces. Congratulations to whoever this resonates with. Something also has to do with a new home. For some of you too, I'm hearing hotel room, a hotel room. Somebody could be booking a hotel room for like the weekend just to get away. I'm hearing your spouse, so yeah, just to get away. Um, take some time away from the kids. Spirit is saying. I'm hearing Mississippi. I'm hearing Texas. I'm also hearing something about Colorado. But this is your reading, Pisces. Monshare, thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate your positive energy. May God return that to you 10, 20, 300 fold. I thank all of you for watching the live. May God return that energy to each and every one of you 10, 20, 300 fold. So I'm going to close out this live. I'm coming back with messages for Cancer. So if you have any significant Cancerian placements, definitely come back and join. And after Cancer, I will be completing the water signs with Scorpio. So tune in if you're led to do so. Stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone stay blessed.